Well, hello and happy gaming, everybody. I can't believe I slipped back into that habit. What the hell is wrong with me? We are back with a little bit more Monster Hunter Rise, and as you can see, Vanille is very happy to show off a little bit of the beauty of Kamura Village. Also, I do tend to make a lot of layered armor sets, so I decided to go something a little bit, you know, ninja-like. Just basically an excuse to use the Nargacuga top and these cute boots. But there you go. Today is the ninja look. We're going to be taking the same build as last time, and this time we are going to show you the Great Izuchi hunt. Which works for me because I could always use more Great Izuchi tails. And by the way, the reason why the music changed is because there's a sale going on in the shop. I just noticed the cat doing the dance. This might be a bit obscure, but anyone else reminded of the dancing shopkeepers from the Mana series? Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana, I mean, come on, I can't be the only one who digs the dancing shopkeepers in that game. Those games. I swear I know English. Alright, let's go ahead and eat ourselves a Bunny Dongo meal. Now, I already did this last time, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip it. You just press the B button and you just get right on with the show. And of course, preparation is a strong part of what makes a hunter successful, so I'm going to go ahead and grab myself some supplies. And there we go. Not surprisingly, I had just come back from another hunt. I was actually fighting a completely different monster. Probably not a big surprise there, but still trying to get myself those golden Almudron orbs. They are like the rarest thing in the world for me. Like, I don't understand why I can't. Is it because I don't like Almudron? Is he just like, well, if that's the case, then no more kidney stones for you. You can just go eat a dick, hunter. Fast travel, it's a thing. Alright, so the Great Izuchi. What exactly is the Great Izuchi? Well, it is what is classified as a Bird Wyvern. And to kind of give you an idea, basically, of the Bird Wyvern classification of monsters, there's basically any of these, like, smaller, kind of raptor-looking enemies. That is what's considered a Bird Wyvern. Now, as you can see, the Great Izuchi comes with the smaller Izuchis right alongside him. And they are going to follow his commands in battle. So you'll see how in combat they're just mimicking his moves. Like, they're very much just following his guidance. The Great Izuchi being the alpha of the Izuchis. You probably didn't need to have me say that part. I don't need to use a potion. Sorry, I completely... Yeah, I completely missed with my Silkbind skill. But I mean, I almost never use one of my Silkbind skills with the sword and shield, so take it for what it's worth. See, there you go. And their attacks aren't doing much in the way of damage, but they are controlling the field a bit more. So what you really want to just watch what you're doing. Now, the Great Izuchi is far from the only monster of this archetype. I am not 100%. And there's a beautiful Shoryugeki. I was hoping I could knock him out, but oh well. Now, once again, if I were carrying a shield, that the Shoryugeki would be an uppercut performed with the shield. I don't have a shield because of how the ninja sword works. So what I essentially have is an actual Shoryuken. And there's our knockout, so let's try to get this tail broken. I may have already done it, actually. I might have done it earlier in the fight and I didn't notice. And there you go, I actually got the soaring kick to work this time. One, two... Oh, hey, that move has more range than I gave her credit for. Ugh, water! And Great Izuchi is already almost down. Yeah, the other thing about Bird Wyverns is that they are typically very low HP monsters. They're obviously just opening monsters, so they're not going to make them too strong. But now to continue what I was saying, it's... The Great Izuchi is a monster in a long line of Bird Wyverns named Great Something. And all of them just being the alpha dominance of the different species of Bird Wyverns. And that started in Monster Hunter 3 with the Great Joggy. Or it might be pronounced Jaggy, I'm not sure. But also in that game, we got introduced to the Great Roggy, which is a version... By the way, Roggy is in this... He's even in this very hunt, but you're not likely to see him. But essentially, the Roggys are a series of those raptor-like monsters that are born with poison sacs, so they launch poison. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get ourselves a Metsu Shoryugeki finish. Okay, not quite a finish, but hey, at least we got another one in there. And then Great Baggy is a blue-skinned raptor that has essentially a... best way to put it, a sort of like biological toxin that they can breathe that forces their prey to sleep. And again, Great Baggy is in this game, and Great Izuchi is a monster that has a sickle on its tail. And as you can see, it puts it to great use. But, as you've also been able to see, no Great Jaggy. There's Jaggies in the game, there's even the like traditionally female Jaggia, which are like the leaders of the pack when the Great Jaggy isn't around, but the Great Jaggy is the alpha male. And there's a small part of me that hopes that with the 3.0 update, they add Great Jaggy just to kind of complete the cycle. But I'm not going to be too upset if they don't get me wrong. You get a nice look at Kitty Cat as well as Ninja Lady. And did we get... Ooh, we got 2 Great Izuchi tails. Very nice. Great Izuchi tail plus. Great Izuchi tail plus. The Dark Sage, you said you needed those, but you had 3 of them before you even did this hunt. Yes, but I used them consistently for grinder and sharpness decos. And when I say deco, I mean decoration. You know, the things that you add to your armor for more skills. Matter of fact, let me quick show you what that's all about, since I'm also kind of using this as a means by which to kind of teach you what exactly it is I'm doing in this crazy Monster Hunter life. So, we're going to go into equipment info. Now, as you can see, under the term slots, you can see that there are 3 blue exclamation points there. Now, what that means... See, unfortunately, I can't just show you what those are, but I can... You'll just have to take my word for it. But those are Stamina Thief Jewels. Now, as you can see from the armor that I'm wearing, there is no mention of Stamina Thief anywhere in my armor. Or on my talisman. So even though I can't show you the actual decorations, you're just going to have to trust me when I say I've got 3 Stamina Thief decos in there. So what Stamina Thief actually does, and again, I can just show you. Let's see. Increases certain attacks' ability to exhaust monsters. So every time I'm wildly punching, or as it would be when I have a shield bashing, those are blunt attacks, and blunt attacks have the ability to exhaust and land KOs after a certain threshold. Exhausting monsters makes it so that they tire out faster and you have more openings to just jump in and wail on the monster. And I figure, since I'm going to be using the hard shield basher combo a lot, I would like to be able to exhaust monsters a little bit more effectively. Say between that and Metsu Shoryu Geiki, there's plenty of opportunities for Stamina Thief to work its magic. Every other skill here is, I hope I don't have to explain what Attack Boost does. Critical Boost increases the damage of critical hits. Critical hits in this game do an extra 20% damage. With Critical Boost, that goes up to 40%. And it says it right there. Increases damage dealt by critical hits to 40%. And Mind's Eye is a traditional Monster Hunter skill that makes it so that your attacks don't bounce off of extremely hard parts of monsters. Matter of fact, I'm also getting plus 30% to damage to those hard parts. And Bludgeoner is an extra 10% attack power bonus when your sharpness gauge is green or lower. Why does that matter? Well, look at that sharpness gauge. It's all green. It just kind of makes sense. But there you go, that's my high ninja sword build, and I have to imagine if you're playing this game and using the high ninja sword, you're probably running a similar build, or the handicraft version, which would give you just a little bit of blue sharpness, so you have to run handicraft and protective polish. Most of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm rambling at this point. But yeah, the Great Izuchi hunt, very short. And you're going to notice that for a lot of these early game hunts, especially with the gear that I'm using, they're very short. And thinking the next hunt I do, I'm probably going to use a different set. Needless to say, I'm also going to be wearing a different outfit. But yeah, that's all there is to it. Great Izuchi, very interestingly designed monster. I think it's very interesting for there to be like large monster hunts where they come with their own minions that they boss around. That having been said, not very impressive as a fight. I love the design. I love the idea that it's the alpha male just going around bossing around their minions, but it just, I don't know, doesn't bring much to the table as far as pure excitement is concerned, but it's okay. I guess sometimes the design of the monster is enough for you to go, yes, I like this. And that's what I've got for you today, so thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you coming and spending some of your free time with me. If you could, drop a like, leave a comment. Hey, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing more Monster Hunter, also more Wizard of Legend, which for those of you who are expecting a Wizard of Legend video from me today, I apologize. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I slept in. I was tired. I apologize. I can make up for it tomorrow, but... Apparently I'm tired now, but... there's still a couple of things I want to do in my game here, so... Again, I'm rambling. Thank you guys very much. YouTube dance, yada yada yada. And I will catch you guys in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker. This is Vanille. And we will see you in the next one.